Unhistorical is broken. And I mean this in a not good sense. Because the entire game has been balanced around historical. The moment you turn this off, things will become a bit unpredictable. Let's keep it at that. So today, we're gonna play the beautiful nation of Poland. And turning off, for the first time ever on this channel, historical, so I can show you why we are playing on historical on this channel. Okay? I've not played ahistorical in quite a while, and a lot of DLCs have been added with a lot of ahistorical paths. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. So without further ado, Araman, that's it, and go. So you might ask yourself now, why Poland for this, let's call it experiment? And the answer is straightforward. I wanted to play a nation that is very much impacted by the paths of the neighbors. With Poland, we are either majorly screwed or having the time of our lives because of the decisions our neighbors take. For example, the Soviet Union, our biggest neighbor, could either just chill on the side or break out in a large civil war for multiple years. This would be better for us. That means they're busy. Germany, very similar. You know, they could just play the aggressive Germany and we're pretty much cooked. Or they have a civil war, which might not be long, but will cost them half of the army. Even that would be great news. TLDR, the map surrounding us is gonna impact us a lot, okay? And for our path today, I've decided we're gonna do something fun again. I want to play for a very long time now, and it's gonna be the Cossack King. We're gonna spam horses today. I don't know how strict I will be to myself, because, you know, cav only is not really the challenge today. So I might integrate some mobile artillery, but aside from that, I would like to stay with just horse divisions and enjoy all of the buffs, and especially because even more have been added, but more about it later. As for now, we can do a lot of things. We have a peasant strike, not a big fan of that, but as a first focus, we wanna assemble the Regency Council because we need a king, and it will take a while to get a king, so we're gonna do this now. Equipment-wise, I will go mostly into guns, and maybe later on into Air Force. Industry, we are a bit cooked, so an air facility in Warsaw. I don't care, let's build it. Actually has no malice, by the way, so we can just build this. And research the classic, engineering, and production for the bonuses. First focus is done, and we are now being led by a chair. Very cool. I'm gonna immediately do the next focus to get candidates for our monarchy, and we're officially also now the Kingdom of Poland. Okay, first event here. Interesting for the world. Japan apparently goes down, democratic or communist, and it's gonna make a big difference what path they actually choose. But yeah, that's already the first ahistorical stuff. Germany is apparently doing us a great favor by starting a civil war. This is already going so crazy. It's just two focuses so far, and it's big players. We could potentially make an alliance with the Kaiser, but let's see if I want to do that. For now, in terms of Poland, I will sneakily in the background fix my nation and try to get rid of our peasant strike. I kind of need to do that. As for the monarchy candidates, I will just wait for the Cossack King and fix the peasant strike. Habsburgs, no. Michael of Romania, also no. As for focuses, let's get rid of the peasant strike. Doing agrarian reforms. And here you go, finally, the Cossack King. A former White Russian general wanting to unite the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Very good. Very good. Have attack and defense, plus justify wartime. I know I like him for a wall conquest, and no, I'm not promising a wall conquest here. Please, don't do this to me. But this means we're unlocking a lot of focuses now, allowing us to expand quite quickly if we have enough divisions. I will probably also turn all of my divisions into horses now in celebration of him taking over. And best of all, we have a certain ideology now that we didn't have before, meaning I can just jump to war economy. Very good. 1936 July, war economy. That's what I like to see. Now we can go into mills. Very good. And yes, we get a king. Germany do be winning the Civil War super quick. I don't know if they need Königsberg though. I don't think so. So yeah, they get this quite quickly at the moment. Ethiopia is gone. Hello, Chimmer. And as much as I would like a research slot or factories, there's a lot of factories here, it's actually really good, I will go down the political path now to get units and war goals. German Civil War is over. Gonna be interesting what path to go down now, because they can still go communist or even democratic, not just monarchist. So far, I'm kind of disappointed to have a normal Britain and I don't know what France and a normal USA. Oh my god, if all of the British puppets just stay normal, this is gonna be so annoying to fight. this focus is done. For the next one, we need quite the amount of manpower in the field. We have not even close to that, and I built a few more units. Guess we need a lot more. We could cheese it by inflating the amount of troops if I had army experience, which I don't, but I didn't want to cheese it anyway, so let's just do some industrial focuses, get some more industry, and build more guns with that. For advisors, I would say we go down political power for now. Very good. I like my political power, you know that. Germany officially goes down monarchist, which probably means France will go down communist. I gotta say, we have the rare opportunity to work together with Germany in this one. I never do this, but this time we play ahistorical, so just to see some difference, let's not kill everything. So we're gonna plant the seed for an unlikely alliance. Very beautiful. 2 new civil wars dropped, by the way. I mean, ignoring the Spanish one, that always happens. And apparently, Spain is winning. That is crazy. We have a Finland civil war going communist. Oh, that's not gonna be fun. Next to the Soviets, which also stay communist. And a small Mexican one, or maybe not that small, they're losing. The Kaiser Greece. We get the November alliance. I guess that's one front line covered. Kinda cool. And I like how this uses the European Union flag as a symbol. And we can rule the waves. We're so cooked, by the way. These faction goals are like unattainable. Okay, internationally seen more things happen. Argentina is at war with apparently North Korea. They have a communist civil war. Japan is officially democratic now. Apparently they had a short civil war and won, meaning all of this is kind of free now. No idea what's happening in China. They still have the Chinese United Front, even though they will not really need it. And communist China is talking with each other. Very good. I'm sure you can work it out, communist China. I believe. New Spain just dropped. Very cool. Spanish commune. Okay, I thought we get a democratic Spain. No, we don't. What also kind of scares me is that the Soviets still haven't chosen what path of communists they want to go down. But I guess for now they can only go down Stalin. Yippee. But anyways, let's demand Lithuania. We have enough barely equipped units out. I do mean barely. So Finland is communist. Argentina is also communist. There's a lot of communists out there. I guess we have a red wave. We also have the Spanish commune here. And with my luck right now, probably a communist China very soon. Japan has not really chosen a path yet, I think. Oh no, okay, they're actually gonna stay democratic. That is good.
Are you sure?
And I have no idea who's in charge of Italy. I've never seen this man in my life. Oh yeah, France is also going communist because, you know, Germany went monarchist. Yippee. All of that aside, we can demand Lithuania now. Not Slovakia. We need more troops for that. So I'm gonna queue a few up. We might want to need more industry. So I will get some factories down here. And I will go immediately into Lithuania. Why can't I declare war in Lithuania? Oh, they have a war goal on me. And now they declared. Wait, what? 2 things happened right now. Lithuania, on their own, probably via their focus tree, got a war goal on me, but at the same time, before they declared the war, I asked them if they want to become part of my nation. So they just declared war on me, while also accepting to be annexed. I love ahistorical. Ahistorical is amazing. Welcome, Lithuania, to Poland. Literally declared war and accept the annexation at the same time. This game is amazing. Germany got the power of Denmark over here. I guess good for them. I'm not sure what to do with Germany yet, if we stay in this forever alliance and just wipe together, or if I'm just gonna backstab them at some point and take them out when I have the industry to do so. But for now, they have very good cover for my other flank. Belgium is doing stuff. I think I never saw this flag before, so that's interesting. So we got the industry, meaning we could either demand Slovakia or go into the northern states with Estonia, and surprisingly enough, not Latvia. I think because they're in a civil war right now. So you know what? I'll just ask for Slovakia. I did improve relations a bit with Czechoslovakia, so let's see if they say yes. Hopefully they do. Okay, I was scared that the Soviets are gonna be super strong. It turns out no, they have their own civil war, and I think that's just the beginning. Yeah, they go the opposition path, meaning left or right opposition. No more Stalin. I mean, even if the civil war fails, it costs them some units, so this is a win. Yeah, that's a lot of units. That's more than the Soviets have. I mean, both are the Soviets, to be fair, but you know what I mean. Okay, Canada wants to break free. Cool. We're demanding Slovakia, and they said no. France didn't join the allies. Yeah, France is declaring war on Italy. I totally missed that. What is going on over here? So this could be our opportunity to get the Italians in our faction. Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna send every horse I have to Czechoslovakia, and we can very early on just cook France. By the way, I'm very sorry, Czechoslovakian focus tree. We would have seen your communist path in just a second. And I know you're new. I know you want to really show that, but I want to have your land. So I'm gonna prepare for the war. Do I even want to do that? Do I care about this focus? focus? I think I really don't. This is all stuff I don't care about. I guess we can fix Danzig. As for here, I'm just gonna declare war. We are super unprepared, but what is the fun in being prepared? So let's go in, call in Germany too, make this their problem. Germany at war again. We basically triggered World War II, and we can invite Italy to our faction. So welcome to the good guys. Most definitely so. Yeah, you know what? I don't need another communist nation, so I'm just gonna intervene now before this happens. I guess same with France. To be fair, the French had nothing at the Maginot Line, so 3 German divisions just walked through it. That is so good. Imagine you built this entire bunker line just not to have anyone there, meaning the German army just walks through. But to be fair, the Germans have really cool uniforms. When they go down imperialist, I kind of forgot about that. That looks kind of sick. And even though we're not prepared at all, we seem to be pushing at some parts of the front line, so this is great. We did cut Czechoslovakia in half, not thanks to good units, but thanks to fast units, which is why I kind of love horses. Even if you're super unprepared, you can just walk around your enemies, and they're not even that bad in the early game. And with the buffs we give them, they're also pretty decent. And yeah, you see we are super unequipped because I only built this army to inflate my numbers and declared war with it. I'm kind of also confident. I mean, we have 7% war participation, so we gotta increase that to get anything. But for now, you know, it's good. Czechoslovakia is gone, which might be bad news because Germany has most of the points. But I can see they're giving me stuff too, so I'm not gonna complain. Very cool. We got Slovakia. Fair split for the effort, gotta say. Can't even be mad at the AI for doing that. I didn't do a lot. Gotta say that. I do be surprised that they're not forming an alliance between France and Romania and Czechoslovakia, which I don't care about. Makes it easier for me. Germany already got increased in size. You're welcome, Germany. I hope they're not coming for these lands now because I've been nice to you, Germany. Don't forget that. In the background, France has been capitulated. I definitely had nothing to do with that, by the way. That was 100% Germany. Yeah, I might create myself a very powerful enemy, so maybe I stay in this alliance. Oh, that was a quick Soviet war. Even for my taste. Austria wants to join. Come in. Okay, I don't know what happened, but Italy joined the Allies and left our faction. So I guess things became interesting again. I really don't know what happened though. And the Allies are now at war with Romania and Yugoslavia. So good luck, Romania and Yugoslavia. Oh, we can invite Hungary. Let's go. I gotta say, this European Union symbol makes more and more sense now. Just invite everyone. And yeah, I broke through and I'm just rushing victory points because, you know, that's what you do. Looked away for a second to micro a little bit over here. Encirclement, just in the background. I'll take it. I think the Romanians panicked because it was in the capital city, and now we have this. I actually have a lot of points here, so I might just do a bunch of puppets and yoink their industry / resources, and some of the navy too. Good. Can't call the land anyways, so why take it? So we invited Hungary. Do they say yes? They said yes. Very good. Now big choice. Invite Greece or Turkey. Greece is democratic. Turkey, I think, is more in our spectrum, so you know what? I'm gonna invite them. Nothing personal, Greece, but the birthplace of democracy has chosen its birthright, which I disagree with, okay? This war of like no points, so I just stole the navy. I would say maybe at this point of the game, we should choose if you want to go with the Allies or the Comintern, which is not the Comintern anymore, it's the 4th International. I would love to take out an Italy, but we can't land in the UK. So I might go for Russia first, and we can invite Bulgaria. These war goals are still bugged. As I said, I love Ahistorical, it's great. So, I don't know. Mills sound good. Oh, and Greece is justifying against us, so that's that fixed. And yeah, Manchu is kind of cooked now, because they declare war on like all of China now, alone, without Japan, so I guess good luck. And now declared war on the Soviet Union. Why are you doing this to yourself? I tell you, Ahistorical is a whole other level of AI competence. China is joining the Comintern. Oh my god, I hate this so much. The Allies declare war on the Netherlands because they're the good guys. And a democratic nation was forced to be democratic. I love this game. Immediately goes into Iran. Oh, Churchill, what are you doing? Yeah, sure. Why have one war if you can have like 2? Germany wanted Memel. I said no. We're in the same faction, so I feel safe for now. Turkey is at war with the Allies. Why are you at war with the... Turkey declared war on Greece, I think, and Greece is guaranteed by the US. Let me just do something really quick. Good luck, Turkey. That is on them. I want them in a faction. They declared war on everyone. That is not on me. Good luck. Goodbye. So I fabricated a Vogel on them because I didn't get it before. Let's go in. That is done. What I also did is prepare a war against Estonia. Or actually, I took the focus for that. So we just go further north. The ultimate betrayal. Chimmer declared war on Italy.
This is getting out of hand.
That is so stupid. Why would they ever do that? Ahistorical, my beloved. But we got all of this. this. So that is beautiful. Still waiting for the Commonwealth stuff, but to be fair, I need an average compliance of 80%. That is a lot. Compliance, by the way, 30%, so it is gonna take a while. I would say our next goal should be the Soviet Union, and then we might be able to think about this horrible front line. Let me do this again. And then we should be thinking about going against the Allies. They are busy over here, and they will probably win this, but while they are busy, we should actually just go in. 90 days to justify. We have our entire alliance block. I will not call them in for the beginning, but we might need them later. Also, we'll need way more manpower, so we should go to extensive, but I think we have the equipment. We do actually have good amounts of equipment, and I'm researching better planes, because I might, emphasis on might, go into planes. I will try without first. Over here, we're in Grand Battle Plan, which I could actually switch to mobile warfare. I mean, we definitely want to go into mounted infantry. That is not a question, but yeah, I think I actually go into mobile warfare for the division speed, and then as soon as we can afford it, go into mounted infantry, which gives us even more bonuses for our horses. Heart attack is very good in piercing. Oh, that sounds amazing. Oh, I did just notice if Lithuania exists, we can core them via this, and that is super good. You know what? I'm gonna release a puppet real quick. And yeah, now we can do this. Okay, everything I said is wrong. You can do this. This is great. That aside, we need a lot of political power, so I'm not sure if I will do focuses after that. And Germany just declared war on Italy. Yeah, it turns out Soviet Union, you're safe for now. Because I 100% need to help in that war. And they did it after Turkey got screwed this hard. Oh my god, what did Greece do? Oh, it is the... Oh, they did the split apart thing. Turkey didn't even declare the war. I feel so bad now. Turkey did nothing here. They got attacked, but everyone joined. Oh, I know what happened now. That was the splitting apart Turkey thing. I feel actually bad now. This was not their fault. Oh no. Turkey, I will save you. I just joined the war, so US troops... the US joined the Allies. Oh my god. This is not gonna be fun. And I will definitely need planes now. Please tell me the Allies are incompetent. Oh, they have so many planes. This game is so evil to me. If I play with the Allies, they have like no planes. Check out the France video I did. They had nothing. Now I play against them, and they have planes. They bully me. But at least we're crushing them so far, so that's good news. They already got deposed. That is kind of funny and happened very early. Germany, in the meantime, goes against Belgium. Have fun, Germany. Puppet Italy is actually something that could really do a lot of good. The Commonwealth has been reborn, and I think the focuses down here actually give good amount of industry. No. No, they don't. They give like 3 mills for 70 days, which at the end of a focus tree feels not like a lot. Over here, I got 4 factories for 70 days. I guess I'll take it. Italy is cooked. Yep, civil war is happening, and I got it. Beautiful. Transfer the territory? Sure. Because this way, I don't have to take it in the peace treaty anymore. It's just part of my Italian puppet, and I can just integrate them later. I like how the other Italy is also a puppet now of the Allies and Democratic, so it's like a puppet exchange. There is no free Italy anymore. Establishment of Greater Greece. Yeah, I will be coming for you, Greece. I'm gonna free my boy over here. Don't even think about being greater over there. Oh, I'm at war with Sweden now too, because apparently they guaranteed Greece. Oops. I'm making this like a real world war into all directions. Denmark surrenders to me. That is funny. I didn't know they just surrender to anyone who declares war on them, so I just forced Denmark to capitulate. And while all of this European hellscape is happening, you have this also still going on. More Chinese nations joining the Comintern. It is kind of awful. Oh, the Chinese Civil War continued, so that is also happening. Cool. I think right now, while all of this going on and everyone's just digging in, there's one thing I can actually do, and that is declare war on the Soviet Union. Now, I'm not even joking about this. I do actually think that is the best choice to do right now, because it will give me a lot of resources and a lot of cores. And oh boy, will I need those to fight the US. So I'm doing what Germany doesn't do right now, and just start a war against the Soviets while a European war is in a stalemate. I know, crazy. No one ever did this before. Revolutionary. Anyways, let's go in. And most of the troops right now are still busy over here. So for the beginning, we should get a lot of free pushes, and getting those cores here will be super good for getting more and more manpower involved and building more and more units. Because I have equipment, I just don't have men. Also forgot to take mounted infantry now, so I will do that. And maybe field engineers. I gotta say, for a pure horse army, which this literally is, this is just 18 with horses with some support equipment. We are destroying them. No air force, by the way. I haven't actually built an air force yet, and the ones I start with is still in Poland. And in the Soviet war, I've called no one in. It's just me versus the Soviets, which, yeah, pretty good so far. And all of this core land is pretty delicious. Even Kiev is a core. That is actually great. I gotta say, those horse bonuses do make quite the difference. And Hungary, why do you... They keep demanding my stuff. Wanted Slovakia. I said, no, they want this. You're in my faction. No. Joining in on the fun. Japan, why do you join them? You're democratic. There's no ahistorical, guys. All I have to say. It is awful. awful. This makes no sense. They're communist. They're democratic. Japan was in 0 wars. None. Join the war. I hate this game. As already said in the intro, it's all because of that, because it's impossible, literally impossible to balance all of these enormous focus trees with every scenario with each other. So when you go ahistorical, you just get random stuff like this. This is, I mean, it is World War II in a way, but awfully unpredictable, which I guess is kind of the realest experience you will get in a real World War. So maybe I'm wrong and this is the right way to play. But to be fair, my other reason why I always play historical is because I want you, my graciously and lovely viewer, to replicate what I do. So when I find out something fun, you can try it out for yourself. And in ahistorical, you can't do that. You will always get random stuff. Let's just notice there are Chinese in Leningrad. Very cool. Yeah, but it still will really weaken them, even though they have a lot of friends, and I probably have to capitulate Japan now. And why is it always island nations I can't get to? It's like the US, it's Japan. But as for this right now, this is going well. I got all of my cores. The Portuguese not joined this. The Portuguese are also major, right? Nope, they're not yet, but they will be very soon. Can I say again, I despise ahistorical? Said this before in this playthrough. I don't know. So we are in formerly known Stalingrad. Good supply up to have, with them being so thinned out and having no equipment. That's probably why I'm winning, because I have so much equipment and they have like nothing. And we do a lot of encirclements. I'm interested in the losses. So we are looking at 400k, but that's in both wars. Against the Soviets, it's 300k, and the Soviets lost 650. It's not even that much. It is just equipment that literally drains them. Because look at that, that's nothing. I guess the China war really screwed them over for the longest time. I didn't know this. I never made my leader a field marshal. So I will correct this by splitting the front line into 2 different front lines and bringing those down to push here. I can also say officially the Japanese have arrived. Interesting thing to say in the Soviet Union. Or sorry, the Union of Soviet Republics. I apologize. Still doing encirclements, but even though the Japanese arriving did give them some capabilities to push again. So yeah, that was annoying. They would have probably just followed by now without that support. It is what it is though. The Soviets have so much help. It is generally crazy. Even Argentina joined. I didn't even see that. At least they're not a major for now. Nice possibility over here to make a pocket. I will try my best to make this happen, and I did. Very good. That's a lot of units gone. I think after this, we can actually do another grand offensive. Because the Japanese have kind of helped at the beginning to stop me, but now I consolidated a little bit the front line, captured all the supply hubs, and now they are all starving and don't have a great time. Plus, these pockets over here will also guarantee that they will not have a lot of fun. So yeah, we have manpower. Let's push. Yeah, another encirclement over here. This is going well. Germany officially will join the Soviet war now because they declared war on Portugal. I don't know what they did in Iberia, but Civil War never ended, by the way. It is 1941. This looks like 1943, 1944. No, it is about to be 1942, 1941. Feels like 1945, but yeah, we're pushing forward. So Germany kind of themselves because the Civil War is over and they only took land in Africa, which they can't hold, which is super stupid. And if they get this port, big if, they might have a chance, but yeah, I don't think so. So back to Russia, where I encircle Leningrad while not watching. Very good. I really want to take out Finland now because they've been super annoying. And there is Japanese holding Helsinki. This is such a cursed playthrough. This is cursed on so many levels. It is so stupid. Dude, Finland, you want to capitulate? I kind of own all the cities you have. So yeah, thank you. Good pockets from the remnants here. And goodbye. But it is always not looking too healthy. I'm not doing any compliance government. I do notice that the allies landed over here. So my army might be needed somewhere else in a second. To be fair, I'm building a bit more army. But I am also a bit behind because I'm adding new equipment right now, like a lot of support equipment stuff to make the units at least a bit more fancy. And yeah, that took me some time to catch up. I would say the time to make an air force is finally here because they're gonna fight the allies next, and I prepared some rubber production in the background. Not a lot, still on the rise, but at some point we do gotta take care of them. I did kind of forget about Sweden over here, to be fair. I gotta dedicate some troops here so they don't liberate Finland. Germans seem to have this under control control. I will deploy a few more units to help with this, though. The amount of encirclements are still crazy we're achieving. The horses are so good in the late game with this path. It is crazy. And I'm kind of scared what will happen once the Soviet Union falls apart, but it will happen. Oh my god. I push into Sweden in that second. Norway joins. I hate this game so much. And now they're landing over here too. Oh, we gotta really clean this up now. I think the Soviets are gone. My source, lag. Yep. Now this is gonna be a mess to clean up because I'm at war with every neighbor. Fun. Good pocket over here though. And as soon as they're done, they should immediately go over here and help Italy. Our war participation is very good though. We can't say anything against that. We'll probably get a lot of land from this if we are ever able to end it. I gotta say, fighting in Siberia is not the most fun thing, but having horses is surprisingly helping. What I can also say is controlling all of Russia with just a bit of compliance gives good manpower. Did help a lot. The Netherlands joins the Allies. I hope that's not a problem for the Germans. They have nothing there. Netherlands is gone. I sent some horses over to kind of take care of that. Yeah, but we're not in the green. Like, there's an invasion in southern Italy, which I have to take care of. I don't think the... Oh my god, there's a new invasion here. Yeah, the Allies are waking up. It is 1943. They're getting very, very naval invasion happy. My Siberian war went very well, but as I said, I'm a little bit occupied still. And because Japan joined the Soviets, which I'm still very, very mad about, because this makes no sense, this war is not over. I could have just ended this war nicely, and nope, still fighting. Nordics are very slowly but surely being cleaned up, and having an air force against the Allies is definitely something we will need. Already put a little bit of action in Norway, and it, yeah, made this a lot quicker. Big encirclement over here though, and I would say the rest of my kind of special relief force I will send down to Italy finally clean that up. The Allies have enormous losses in this, and I basically have all the Soviet Union to kind of tap into as a manpower pool. Once the Siberian war is over, and I can kind of just defend instead of trying to do a huge attack, the Allies are in trouble. Yeah, this front is under control now, and we're basically in Vladivostok, which means we have good supply from now on, because we don't have to go deep into China. We just have to clean up this coast over here, and there's good supply here. So we will need it. Coast fortification. Siberia is done. Oh my god, the Germans are not protecting the coast. I mean, to be fair, me neither, but they have not landed in my place yet, so I'm safe for now. Yeah, my allies are so bad at protecting the coast. I look away, and there's again another Italy within my Italy. While I free this, I see this. At least I can concentrate on the west now. And I actually have an air force, so that helps. I don't know how they did it, but the Portuguese are gone because they got annexed by Spain, and they formed a new alliance. Our air force is also not small anymore. We have 57k in the air. Pretty decent. Not against the British. They have quite a lot. Looks away for a second. Italy. Wait, what? Scotland? Based? I've never seen this before, by the way. I don't know what this is. I love it. Whoever did this, do more of this. Oh, there is more of this. What is going on in Great Britain? I would invite them into my faction, but I can't. All gone already. I wanted to help. They didn't want help. I gotta say, my fun level in this playthrough is an absolute low. I'm doing nothing else for 1 hour than countering naval invasion. Literally all I'm doing. It is not great. I've destroyed so many naval landings. It is genuinely crazy. My losses are high now. Don't get me wrong. I know that, but most of that was fighting Siberia, to be fair. The Allies have so much more losses, like more than the Soviets, and the Soviets actually have very little losses. They fell apart so quickly, they didn't even get losses. So we are currently about to reach 1945, and the state of the world is, yeah, it's a state for sure. We have me, Poland, controlling basically all the East plus Scandinavia, locked into a forever war with the Allies and Japan. We have a new power joining just some time ago, which randomly annexed Portugal and decided to declare war on the US for some reason while fighting in India. I'm too scared to talk about South America, so I didn't. I've no idea what's going on here. You have like a striped Chile, and I'm too scared to ask what happened here. Mexico is actually a Catholic republic now. The US is literally just the US. Canada, why are you in the Allies? You are... What are you still doing in the Allies? What is this? British Raj is also falling apart in the background, while China is actually ending the Civil War, but to be fair, I also own parts of China now, so there is that. As in every good playthrough, we don't talk about the Middle East. I ain't touching that. I'm just holding a wall here. And while I could have done so much stuff, the UK just went down historical. UK, you could have done so much stuff. You could have gone monarchist, communist, you know.
At any rate, that is what we are going to...
A lot of ways you could have weakened yourself, and you didn't. I respect it, and I hate you for it. But yeah, as from my side, we are indeed locked in a forever war. I am Poland. Don't forget that. I don't have a navy. So getting to Japan or the UK, let alone the US, possible, but not anytime soon. And I think this very much proves my point of ahistorical not being something you want to activate in the current state of HOI4. I doubt this will ever change because systematically it just can't, but this is also my main reason why I don't play ahistorical. It is just a cluster. I have no other words for this. But what I do gotta say is that the horses did a pretty good job for, you know, just being horses. Literally just a horse division with support equipment and some artillery. Good to know that this path is still very much broken, because that is actually beautiful. In a normal playthrough, this would have been amazing. Anyways, from my side, as already said, this was my division plus garrison. As always, my supporters, I love you. If you want to directly support me, you know the obvious things: watching the video, liking, subscribing. As for financially, new DLCs always come out. I have a link below for the Paradox store. If you use it, you get a Steam key, I get 11%. To the beautiful people on screen right now, thank you for the support. And as for my side, see you all next time. Until then, bye.